Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. And we have saved this sea from its pollution, so there's no longer, any weird muck here to stop us from progressing. Let's see what the people in the library are talking about then. I am going to study here a while longer to aid in the development of Zora society. An intelligent beauty reading a book in a library by a tranquil sea. Isn't it a romantic scene? That's me, of course. Reading is fun, even if I don't understand it. Did you solve the riddle? Yeah, how do you know about me? Did this timeline's version of me come here too? I'm looking for a romantic poem, but I can't find anything good. How's this? Roses are red, violets are... Yeah, I've heard that one already. Welcome, this is Eyeglass Isle Library. Please feel free to browse our collection, but please be quiet for the benefit of others. Alright, well, let's go back in time here, because their dialogue in the library should be different in that time period as well. Strange beast was the Fairy Queen. No matter how nonsensical a story sounds, it may have some truth hidden deep inside. You're the one who saved the Fairy Queen? Then you're the hero who saved the Zora Seas. I never thought one who could solve the riddle would come. From whence did you bring the missing Book of Seals? Seals. Oh. Anyways, we'll try talking to this guy too. I no longer have that which you seek. Return. Alright then. This is the Eyeglass Isle Library. The fairy powder is gone, but I'm just glad the seas are clean. Yeah, so speaking of these clean seas, before we go back to the king... let's check out some of those southern tiles. I can go east of here later. Anyways, so yeah, we just went to those two new tiles. I guess we'll check them out underwater as well. So there we go. But we should also check this place out in the future, because this area might look a little familiar to you. So this is definitely a new tile, and we're gonna have to check out the one to the west of us as well. But while we're here, we'll pick up this chest. You got a ring. Get it appraised later. Will do. And now we'll head back to the past here. And I do want to just check out this tile in the future, so let's get that out of the way now. There we go. So yeah, we've only got one more tile on our map in this time period. I do want to go back to town real quick before we do anything else, just to get that arena praise, so let's do that. Shouldn't take too long. This is not where you get the rings appraised. Here we go, Vasu Jewelers. So that ring we just got out in the ocean is not random, it is always the whimsical ring. Sword damage down, sometimes deadly. So less attack power overall, but you get some random critical hits that just like insta-kill your enemies. So that's interesting. Alright, let's head back to Zora Village. Oh no, I'm swimming in the land again. Okay, so, like, most of you aren't gonna say anything new here. Like, you don't say anything new, but some of you are gonna say new stuff. Now that we've saved the seas. You're in the wrong place if you want to complain about being attacked by a river Zora. Yeah, the two Zora tribes do not get along with each other. The seas are back to normal. King Zora is all better too. All is good. Haha, the seas are clean. I can swim in peace again. Whoop whoop. Gotta love 'em. Okay, King Zora. I saved the seas. You have even given us clean seas again. I must thank you once more. What? You wish to enter Jabu-Jabu? I wish I could tell you to do as you please. But Jabu-Jabu is still young. He's too small to go inside him. You'd better give up. I mean, he'll be big in the future, and I can easily go to the future. I may not have a long lifespan like the Zora, but I can time travel, so that helps. But yeah, it's interesting how, at this point in the series, River Zora, or just Zora in general, I guess, have already been depicted of having long lifespans. We should talk to the Zoras, though. The seas are sparkling clean. King Zora will be so pleased. You're not saying anything new. You're not saying anything new. This house was empty in the past, but it has someone in this time period. Link, hero of the Zoras! Woo! We are being recognized for our heroics. And yeah, there shouldn't be anyone on this screen in this time period, so... yeah, let's just go up and see the king again. Thanks to you, our seawater is clean again, and Jabu-Jabu's health has returned. All is well. I never go back on my word. I dub you Zora Hero and permit you to enter Jabu-Jabu. You may go see Jabu-Jabu. Apparently he's already announced our heroism since that one guy knew us as the hero. Anyways, let's go see Jabu-Jabu. We must take care around Jabu-Jabu. He can even swallow us. Yes, he sure can. Well, at least he didn't suck us in, he just opened his mouth for us. But yeah, level 7, Jabu-Jabu's belly. So straight off the bat, we can go north, or we can go west. And this room right here is the room that I always get stuck on every time I play through this game. I'm always like, oh, well this room is underwater right now, so we can just swim over the holes and avoid these things and not have to deal with them right now. We need to deal with them right now. We can't use B button items underwater, though. But yeah, we want to move all these crystals in front of these statues. Every time I play through this game, I always fail to realize that I need to solve a puzzle here. And that includes this time, because I definitely just recorded a half-hour-long video. I definitely just deleted a half-hour-long failed recording where I couldn't find a single key in this dungeon. So yeah, we got that out of the way right away now. So I'm not just wandering around doing nothing for ages. But yeah, so this room we can't do anything with yet. We cannot use our cane underwater, unfortunately. I mean, we can, but the black just disappears. This yellow spot means we can swim to the surface of the water, or at least, you know, go up a floor. So we'll have to remember to do that. I'm not gonna do it right away. And you found the compass. Use it to track your position. And yeah, we know all about that. And that just goes back to the start. This goes to something we can't do yet, because our cane doesn't work, and we can't reach this thing from way over there. See, I'll show you. If we're way over here, that just doesn't reach. And if we put it in the pit, it just gets destroyed. So we can go this way. But we can't hit the switch, and we can't push blocks underwater. For now, let's just keep exploring on this floor. We have a stairway here, as well as a green spot on the floor and another yellow spot, but we can't swim up at the yellow spot because we can't get over there. And there's also that treasure chest over there. If we swim down here... run into a little bit of a problem here. Because, yeah, we cannot reach that, so this is basically just a dead end. So, yeah, we won't worry about this for now. Let's try swimming up. Get into the second floor here. Those pots are too far away, so going over there isn't possible. I would like to switch back to my sword now. And in this chest, we have the dungeon map. So if you look at the map, this place is definitely shaped like a fish. This top floor is Jabu-Jabu's tail fin. This middle section is his body and his two flippers on his sides. And then this, like, yeah, the middle floor, and then the bottom floor is, like, his face. With the southernmost part being where his mouth is. So it's interesting that they actually made it fish-shaped. Okay, so this spot here, I'm not entirely sure what to do, because, like, ow. If I put these on the green, that doesn't do anything. And putting them in the middle doesn't do anything either. So I'm not entirely sure what to do here. From here we could go south, north, or down. Let's try down first. And that door doesn't open, so all we can do is go over here, which just goes to a place we've already been to, and we can't even pass through in that direction. So let's head back up. And I'll go west first. This water is not deep. And we can't use items while on the surface of the water, so this is just a dead end for us for now. Up this way. I want to get rid of you before any issues happen. I can just pull this guy's mask off, which is nice. And we have 2 ways to go again. Ooh, okay. So these guys we want to hit with our boomerang, because they always release a fairy. That kills them, and we get a fairy for that. And we'll see what information the Wise Owl has for us. The Golden Isle is on the water. Yeah, so this golden island here is floating on the water. You see, if we swim down below, we're now in that room we were at before, and those green tiles mark where the island above it is floating. It's kind of like as if it had a shadow. It's marking the shadow, even though it's not really a shadow, but it works as a shadow. Anyways, let's continue on for now. Let's just get rid of that guy before he causes us any trouble. And we can get through here just like this. Just like that. Anyways, I'll take the bombs and the rupee. We can get through that block. This just goes back to where we were, and now the door locked behind us. Darn. Oh well, we can go back around without any issue. Barely wastes any time. Alright, now let's head through the locked block, and let's go up another floor. So we've got our mini mole dorms here. Where are we on the map? There we are. I'm just gonna get my switch hook back out here. I don't feel like fighting those guys without the switch hook. I'll take that fairy, I guess. I did just get hurt. And we have another Mr. Wise Owl statue here. Kepora Gebora statue. The internal flow floods with blue and recedes with red. Alright, so that means that if we hit this switch, the water should drain. You heard water going out. So by default, this dungeon was flooded in the first floor, but not the second and third. Now the water level should be down so that nothing is flooded. And then those other two switches should raise the water level. But yeah, so if we go down a floor from here, we can see that this island is gone. And if we go down another floor, that island should be down below. Yeah, should we do this now? Is there anything else we want to do before we just jump down a floor? I'm gonna say no. Let's go jump down a floor over in this direction. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that those guys suddenly respawned when I was barely gone for any time. So yeah, we could get out of here like this, but instead, let's go across the islands here. Or the floating island, which is now on the ground, blocking the staircase that was below it. And we can get over to this chest, which has a ring for us. It is not randomized, we'll see what ring it is later. So now we should be able to push this block and get into here. That gives us another key. What else do we have on this floor? There's a chest directly south of us. Can we do that now? Maybe. I don't think we can. Because I think this is one of those situations where we need to hold both buttons down, yeah. I can't reach that, but you know what? I actually can do this. No, I can't. I can't get out of here if I do it this way. Yeah, so we can't do this right now. That is not a sword. Oh my goodness. Okay, we should be able to do this right now, though. we just place that block on that button there. And we have a few different ways to go. We could go up a floor now. We have discovered how to get back up. Do I want to just jump off right now? Let's go see what's over here first. I don't think there's anything we can do over here right now. No, okay. I think it should be safe to drop down here. I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's not like they're gonna trap us, but yeah, there is a door that just leads out. So we know we can get in here from above because of that yellow marking there. There's also a floating island here that'll change with the water level. So it's good to keep all that stuff in mind. I think the only thing we can do right now, though, is to go back over here and go up the stairs. So, yeah, we could just jump back down to where we were. Let's not do that. We've got a couple options of where to go. This would drop us down into the room we were just at. So let's not do that. Let's just continue on through the intestines here. I'm not letting those guys mess with me. Maybe I am. Okay. You get out of here. That was really rude. Thankfully, they just full heal me, basically. At least when my health is this full, it's a full heal. And we have a bit of a switch hook puzzle. Or we could just damage boost, but I don't want to do that. And we could get back to the start from right here, but I don't want to do that either. So, up to the 3rd floor again. We still have 8 chests to get. And down below should be a dead end, so let's go there first. It doesn't look like we can do this right now. It looks like we need a floating island to raise all the way up here to get through this room. Thank you for knocking me out of the stairs. I was afraid I was gonna accidentally go down them. And if we go this way, get over here. If we go this way, we do have a key to get through that door, which is good, because otherwise this would be a dead end. Okay, so we get to change the water level from here. What water level does this button set it to? I assume it'll set it back to the default, where, you know, the 1st floor is flooded, but not the other 2. Alright, let's head back and see how things have changed. Yeah, so it did not flood up high enough for the island to be here. So yeah, it just went back to the default water height, it looks like. This does mean that we can check something out over this way. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does, actually. We can swim through here. We can't go up here because there's an island directly above us, blocking the path. But we can open this chest for a gacha seed, and we can check out what's in this staircase. Hello, mid-boss. Yeah, let's get our feather out. We have a side-scrolling mid-boss here. We've got a fish out of water. Looks like an anglerfish out of water. The anglerfish in Link's Awakening was a really easy boss, and he's much harder as a mid-boss here out of water than what he was as the main boss in the water, which is pretty funny. Come on, how did that not hit you? I'm pretty sure his little light is his weak point. Hop on over here. How did that not hit you? He keeps dropping seeds. Should I be trying to shoot him? Maybe not. Okay, that does work. It's just really hard to do. I think I'm gonna stick to the whole sword method. There we go. Fairy, come back. You can blame it all on me. Baby, come back. Okay. There we go, I got her. She came back to me, and now her life force is mine forever. That is a locked block, which is unfortunate, but we do still have somewhere to go from here. And there's the little teleporter. So we have that available to us now. So we don't even need to use these stairs, because we can swim up from here. Which also means we can swim across the water now. And check out what's over in these rooms. I don't have a sword equipped. Okay. This looks like a kill all enemies room. Yes, it is. And we get a small key. Well, we know where to go with this. So what about down this way? I mean, mean, I should probably go where the locked block was, since that just led to a treasure chest, which means that it likely leads to it likely has our dungeon item in it. Especially since we just fought the mid-boss, I think it makes sense if that chest had our dungeon item. But I'm already over here, so I guess I'm exploring over here. And we've already been here. So yeah, let's go get our dungeon item. Yeah, if we take this little warp, it sends us right here, as you would expect. But I haven't shown it, so I figured I'd use it, because there are rare instances in these Zelda games where the checkpoint warp doesn't go to the start. It's extremely rare, but it has happened a few times. Anyways, we'll unlock this block and get our long switch. Switch places with objects from a distance. Alright, so we got our upgraded switch hook. The longer equivalent, like how the hook shot has the long shot. So there's definitely some stuff we can do with that. Now please let me through. That was very rude. So what places do we still have to do stuff? That room down there, I believe we still can't do anything in if it's the room I'm thinking of. But yeah, we can go through that door underwater now that we can solve that puzzle without using a block. Oh, this is the room to the south. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do this now, but the water has to be drained. And there is a room over this way, but I don't think we can get there from here. We can, however, go through this tunnel, which might lead there. It probably does. We can do this now, and we won't be able to once we drain the water all the way, so let's just do this now. Come on. There we go. And yes, we are in the new room. Looks like another kill all enemies room, which will give us a key based on the tone we heard from the compass. There we go, and now we can get out of here. Okay, so now the only chest left on this floor is one where we need the water to be fully drained to get. And if we go up into the west, I don't think we can do anything there yet. This is the room I was thinking of before. Yeah, there's nothing we can do there for now. But that doesn't make any sense, because there's like... there's no other way to get in there. Unless... no, I know what we need to do there. Also, this room doesn't have a puzzle, it's just, now that we have the long switch, we can get across even when there's not water here to help us swim through. Anyways, at this point, I want to go up another floor so we can drain the water all the way. That is scary, grabbing a like that. It kind of reminds me of in the Wind Waker, if you hook shot a re-dead, but thankfully it didn't turn out that way in this game. But I was scared for a second. I'm just gonna ignore you guys. Okay, I guess I'm not breaking that pot, and I also couldn't jump because I didn't have my feather equipped. That's fine. Alright, let's go lower the water level and complete that first floor. Apparently there was a heart in that pot. That's what I was hoping for, and I didn't notice it when it came out, but I did get a heal somehow, so it must have been there. We'll head all the way down. I don't know if we should be doing this right now, but I'm just focused on finishing this first floor. And yeah, this is the room we want to be in. We'll use that here, use this to get out. And now I can pull this thing up here. And finish the puzzle off with my Cane of Samaria. There we go, another key. So yeah, first floor complete. Second floor very close to complete. And then there's the top floor. So I guess let's start climbing to the top floor. How do we get there from here? We gotta go this way. So we know the chest on this floor requires the water level to be at the top. And then we know that the bottom right chest on that floor requires the water level to be at the top. And then the other chests seem to be in rooms we haven't been to yet. So let's just focus on raising the water level all the way to the top. I don't know if we're gonna need to raise it to the midway section first. I could be making a mistake by skipping that switch. But, like, I don't know what we've got to do yet. I'm just gonna damage boost this, because I can't be bothered. Oh, wait, the place I skipped before was... Wait. Where was the place where we switched the water levels? I'm not even sure. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So if I need to hit... You know what, we'll just hit it. No, I don't want to risk having to go all the way back to the red one. Having to go back to this one would be fine. So, there's a chest over this way. We can't get over there from here, but that looks like a pretty fancy spot for a chest. So I was going to assume that it was the boss key, but I didn't hear the key chime. So maybe it's not. South of here, yes, we can raise the water level to the max. And now we can get back to the red as well. I assume that raised it to the max, and I don't have to hit, like, both blue ones or something crazy like that. Alright, yeah, we can't continue here. We can get a Gasha seed, but we need another key to go further in. There's 2 places that could potentially give us keys. So let's start by going for the nearby one. The water level did not fully raise, so I guess I did have to hit both buttons, which is weird. Did I have to hit them in the right order? I mean, the water level went up, so I guess we're fine. Okay, so now that island floated all the way to the top. We can go around this way and around this way. And we can get our small key, so that's great. So let's head back the way we came before we go for that one random chest that's just out there. And here we are, open the door. There's another locked door. I miscounted the doors. I didn't realize it was so many locked doors in a row. That is sad. Okay, that's fine. How exactly do we get back to that other place the fastest? I'm gonna say let's go this way. So this island is all the way at the top, and it's trapped these enemies that were unfortunate enough to spawn on it. Which is fine by me. And now if we just stick to the left here, I guess. We can go down this way, that's fine. And now we can actually get through here, which should get us another small key. There we go. So that is all of the chests aside from the one that should get us our boss key. And then we just need to make our way to the boss door, which shouldn't be too hard. We don't need to do any more water level switching. So that's nice, I guess. What is the best way to get back to where we were, though? Because there's gonna be a block blocking my way if I try to go back to the water level switching room. So I guess let's just head back this way. Do, like, the full loop around the dungeon. Solve this puzzle underwater. That lets us get through here. Pressed the wrong button to go up, but then I got it right. Ah! And it's not too hard to make our way across here. Even if it is a little weird seeing Link jump off an edge underwater. Okay, so we've made it back. Gonna need our hook shot to get through here. Don't jinx me. And yeah, now we basically just have to run down 2 hallways. And here we go. Nice fancy area for a chest. Gets us our boss key. So yeah, we've 100%ed this dungeon. We just need to go to the end of it now. I would like to heal on my way there, if I can. But I assume there'll be a fairy near the boss anyways. Just 'cause there always is, you know? Ah! Don't do this to me! Okay. I can't use my boomerang underwater. That is sad. But that's fine. I'll just have to accept that. And yeah, if we swim down here like we did before, we can now swim up this spot since the island is all the way up at the top. And what do you have to say, Mr. Owl? Okay, I can't use my bag underwater, but I can use my seed shooter underwater. Color reflects weakness. So yeah, that owl is difficult to figure out how to talk to, but you can talk to him. Color reflects weakness. Good to know. There we go. There's our fairy and another one, which we don't even need. But I like getting that full heal. And here we are. Time for the boss. Maybe I should... how does this look? This is probably gonna be done on a single floor. And we're probably gonna need to use our dungeon item. So let's make sure that it's on a button we can use. Okay, so am I understanding this right, that we just need to... use the... Like, we need to switch him to red and then hit him? Ow! Get off of me! Oh, no. I see what we've got to do. We need to switch places with him so he ends up hitting himself with the opposite element thing. So have his red shots hit his blue body and have his blue shots hit his red body. And switching with him changes his color, so... Yeah, this is a neat boss. I like it. Ow! Oh, I missed. Ow! And there we go. That wasn't too hard, even if I did get a little beat up. We got our heart container. And got the rolling sea, an essence of time. The mystical song of the sea roars into a crashing wave that sweeps heroes out into adventure.
Since you seem so relaxed, I've come with news. The Black Tower has already reached the heavens. Oh ho 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 ho! The Black Tower is finally complete. Powers of darkness, come to me. Ah, the powers of darkness flow through me. The powers swell. Ha! Even without the powers of the young Nehru, I can stop time. Now true darkness comes. The sorrow of people shall be delivered to me, lighting my flame of sorrow. None can stop Varan now. You can only wait for the flame of sorrow to light. What a view! All humanity can feel the sorrow. Saving Nehru isn't enough. Varan's deeds have changed the world. Link. I cannot hear the last essence at all, but it must be somewhere in Labrina. I'm relying on you, Link.
Okay then. Hello, Zora. You have done so much for us. Our seas are clean and all is well. I offer you our symbol of heroism, the Zora Scale. You got the Zora Scale. That's great. There's a few things I want to do before I end off here. First of all, let's go... Let's get the right seeds out first. Let's go straight over here to Crescent Island. Because I want to check on our tree. We'll even switch screens a few times just to get our Gasha score up just that little bit more. As if it's not already maxed out. And then we'll head back in time and check on our tree. You got a Gasha nut. Check what's inside. A ring was inside. I hope it's a new one. But I'm also gonna replant this real quick. So yeah, let's head back to town. We'll also head up here. To see if that one Goron is ready yet. Maple, I didn't mean to go away without you, but I don't really need you anymore right now anyways, so it's fine. Let's see, so I need to go through time again. It might have been better to warp to the other tree. But I don't know, either of these trees should be fine. The place I want to go to is like halfway between them. Oh, but this way means I need to use Pegasus seeds. That's fine. I've just gotta go a little bit over, which I don't even think I need to do, because I think if I use this here, we'll be good, right? I can just move over. Yeah, here we go. What is taking you so long, actually? What's your deal, man? Is there something I don't understand about this quest? Whatever, I'll teleport back to town and get the ring that we have appraised. We have 2 rings, actually, because we got one in the dungeon. That tower is surely bigger, and the town is all run amok. My body's not feeling right, neither. I guess bad things do come in spades. Alright, appraise my rings. This one... I see. I call this the like-like ring. This is the one we got in the dungeon. Become a like-like. And then the one we got from the tree. I call this the bomb-proof ring. No damage from your own bombs. I have this one already? Why? Why do I have this one already? Well, that's unfortunate. We could look around real quick here and see how time has changed things a bit.
Look, look, see how tall the tower got? I made dinner today for the first time in a while.
Okay, so there were, like, people out here that were troubled, right? But it looked like it was the people in the past that were troubled, if I remember right, which is weird. So, like, there should be stone bunnies here or something. Hello, this is the water. This is not where I meant to be. But this is fine. Yeah.
Wah, my dad turned to stone.
And I can't talk to the people that are stone. I don't know where those bunnies were, but... Like, were the bunnies not in the future? I think they were close to Nehru's house.
Strange things are happening all around.
The queen seems to be a totally different person. Alright, let's go forward in time and see if the bunnies are by Nehru's house. Can we even find them? Maybe we just can't find them. I don't know, man. Let's see. I guess there might be 2 more things I want to do before I end the video, just to get some side stuff. Let's go back to the sea again. Or no, there's one more thing I want to do. Because the other thing involves progress. And I just want to finish off what little side stuff there is right now. So somewhere around here... I can't remember what time period it was in. I think it's this island here. So let's go on to... I don't know where we want to go on to. Let's try this island and go back in time. Because there was an island with a cave we could swim into. Yeah, this one. Because we can do this puzzle now. Oh, I just remembered something we can do back in town as well, actually. So yeah, we get a rain here. And now let's head back to town. The more I'm looking at my notes, the more things I'm seeing that we can do now before making story progress. Where is the mayor's house? Was he in the present? He might have been in the present. Yeah, here we go. We can rob the mayor. It's another ring! And the last place I want to go is over at Crescent Island again. I don't remember what time period I need to be in, but there should be a cave in the southeast. I'm pretty sure it's the other time period then. Here we go, we can get through here now. And that gets us one more ring. So let's just go back and get that appraised, like all three of these rings appraised. And then we'll be good to make progress at the start of the next video. Okay, let's start off with this rain. This is the Red Holy Rain, which was the one that we got in the cave under that drifting island. No damage from small rocks. We have this one already. We're gonna have all these already. The Green Luck Rain, which was the one in Mayor Plen's house. Half damage from traps. And finally, the Power Rain Level 2. Sword damage, up, up. Damage taken, up, up. You have this one already, so that one was in the southeast cave on Crescent Island. Okay. So I would say we'll end this here. In the next video, we'll make our way to the 8th dungeon and probably do that, honestly. So yeah, I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.